All right, and there we go. Sorry, guys, for taking a little bit longer this morning. I was just chatting to my new friend from Ireland. He'll be joining us. Oh, shout out to you, Geraldino. Anyway, so let's get into today's market update. As you can tell, the downtrend continues. This is where making money gets easy. We're out of the questionable zones. We are clearing that kill zone quite neatly out of that first arc, out of these two arcs over here. We no longer need to have that resistance question on our table. As you can see, prices just falling out of that resistance, getting onto this next over here. So let's have a quick look at what that looks like. Oh, okay, for about 49,500. Let's see if it lines up with the rest. Let's go double click and go to coordinates 49,000. Oh, geez, am I singing? That's not okay. 500. All right, cool. So we're going to bang that in there. Perfectly lines up to that. Let's say where 49,500 comes over here. That's not it. Okay, so I think we're going to bring that to the side a little bit more. Go to there. All right, so we could have some migration across. Let's see what it looks like on our beautiful 32. Guys, what I want you to recognize here is that we call this price action whilst they're still back here. Everything is video verified. If you're wondering how are we doing this, it's more than magic. It's encompassing the universal laws of energy and so forth. So we don't go to silly stock market gurus for advice on how to trade. We have gone to universal laws and gone into quantum physics and that kind of level of understanding of how the world works and human consciousness as a whole, as well as natural cycles, astrophysics. So the power behind our mechanism here is very, very strong. So just because we make it look easy, don't think that it's not based on the most powerful principles that trading can conjure up. So if this is really impressing you, I'm glad for you because it should be impressing you because it is very, very awesome at what you're seeing over here. So once again, this is where we had this chart up a while ago, and then this kind of happened. So we can go to replay instead of me going back to my trading view page. So right about there is when we said, okay, cool, downtrend is confirmed. And then all this additional price action came down. So go down to my trading view page, go through my library of information, and you'll see something that looks exactly like that. And then this hasn't moved, and neither has that as well. So we're getting this continuation of our forecast happening. So I can take that away now, and let's see what happens if we press forward. I want to increase the speed because why not? Bang, 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 bang. And here we are right now. Okay, so price is falling in line with exactly as our prediction, and we continue to benefit from that. So please join our environment if you'd like to do the same for yourself. So here we are. Okay, now that I rushed through that, we can take a bit more of a chill pill and just say, I mean, this has been an extremely difficult environment to navigate if you aren't familiar with our methodology. We've had some billionaires sending out tweets that have thrown off some predictions and a lot of stir in the marketplace. And regardless of their activity, we've got into the environment of making back anything we had lost and then some. The guys in my community are making thousands of dollars with our trades at the moment, and rightfully so because they've committed to our work, and why not commit to what works for yourself? So that's what they've done, and they're benefiting hugely. But let's talk about the market more so in a analytical approach, so you can see what I'm talking about instead of me telling you it. So I'm going to take that setup. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay. So, guys, whilst you're watching, I'm going to do this live. This is how you set up your groups. So you click on any one of these options over here, and then you click on that plus button, create a group, and you just drag them into the group. And what this helps you do is keep your ideas in a structured way. I don't know why it's lagging. Oh, it's probably because of the video. So you just got to be patient and with your patience, I'll reward you with this new technique to kind of give you a hand in what's happening. Okay, so that goes inside there. That goes inside there. Let me keep going. All right, that should be good enough. I can hide everything else manually, but when you click that, the group hides its information at the same time. And what's good about that is you can bring it back when you want to see your idea. So there it goes. Very good stuff. So what I wanted to show you guys is the previous forecast that we got involved with. What we did over here is we laid down this setup assuming that it was going to be a downtrend, which it was. So we kept it nice and short just in case we got an early turn and then the price went down in that direction, which is absolutely valid. And there was more than any reason for this to have worked out. But because of time and price squaring out, depending on the human conscious energy at the same point of the time, we wanted to maybe look at another scenario, and that is the bigger version over there. Okay, so both scenarios absolutely worked, but it all depended on the energy of the time. And what was weird is that one tweet from a billionaire, it's mental. One tweet from a billionaire created that big push on the app. So that was the difference between that projection and forecast, which is absolutely valid under normal circumstances, and that one. Both are very valid. And if you're part of my community, you can tell that we had resistance here, the fourth arc at 125% on the price projection and 100% on the time projection. So very valid information that still worked out. It just had to be adjusted to the energy of the market. So I also want to go on and show you what we had originally projected. So based on this information, okay, so it's short turning point, we thought that this was going to happen. And what I want you to notice is where the price was going to land up. It's within this range of 51,000. So we projected this on the energy given at that point to come into the here. So what had then happened was that crazy run, the unexpected run, of course. Thanks very much, Elon Musk. And we then forecasted this. Now, what I want you to recognize, guys, is the end result. Okay. I know it's messy, but if you can focus a little bit, both options pointed to 51,000. Okay. So it was going to go there regardless of whatever news event or whatever crazy thing happened in the marketplace. Also, for example, in this instance, the tweet from Elon Musk, it was going to go there either way. So what we're working with here are universal laws and the squaring of price and time and things that are beyond the understanding of most stock market traders. This is universal laws and natural cycles and human consciousness connective and the information web that's connected through the Max Planck invisible field and so on and so on and so on. So super, super, super powerful stuff. So both scenarios added up to the turning point 4, as you can see there. And also both scenarios worked out from a projection perspective from 2 to 3. So if you don't understand what that means, I urge you to go into my content that's free online and get to understand at least the market cycles, and at least the market direction, and at least the turning point. So if you just go to my profile, there should be a video, something. Wow, 200 followers up since a week ago. I love this. Congratulations to everyone who's finding this material. This seriously will be what changes your life. Anyway, so yeah, you go to this little link here, MTOPS Academy, and then it'll bring you onto the YouTube, and then from the YouTube there'll be video material there that you can make your own and just understand how at least the market structure works and turning point cycles and that kind of stuff. And then you'll be able to understand some of my analysis. So get that done, make sure it happens. I suppose whilst you're here, we can have a quick look around. And where he said, oh, Elon, give me back my money. The reason being is because he canceled our short. So we were going to go short to 51,000 and the price went to 51,000 anyway. But it just took a different route. So it was going down to target. He got onto his mobile device, messed up our forecast, came to stop loss, unfortunately. And we said, hey, you owe us some money, buddy. And then bang, price came down right into our forecasted zone. Super, 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 super powerful stuff. Okay, so enough about that, more about this. What we're looking at the moment is a nice little drop off to continue the downtrend. So if we bring that group back that we took away earlier, you'll see that we're going to move down, I think, the 1/4 line into this region over here. So that's what today's projection is said to do, 47,500. If we go to this 47,500, let's see what happens if we do that here. I suppose if we neaten that up towards the left. I think it's achievable if we bring in the second arc here on the arc 4. So take that away. If my voice is a little bit down tempo today, it's because I've been up since 2:30 this morning and just been working nonstop since then. So less enthusiasm in this moment, but overall still pumped. Okay, so there is a potential turning point happening over there, by the way, for all my students inside the MTOPS community. If you look at the 75% of price projection, one's a little bit further down. So 75% price projection, 75% time projection. We could have a steep turn on point over there and potentially turn to the upside. We'll just keep a close eye on that. And then over here is the same story, more or less. Let me just bring this down to 47 to see the realistic probability of it hitting 47. My apologies if it's gone in a bit boring on the video, guys, but we're dealing with tens of thousands of dollars here, so it's worth paying attention to. Yeah, so I'm not loving where this is sitting at the moment, so that's something to kind of consider. If I go back here just to add that fourth arc in. Wow, arc 4 already, that's insane. Big drop-offs like that. Okay, now let's go to the third arc. Big drop-offs like this means that we're going to have a sharp turning point and a big up run. So what the market's trying to do is just get that obligated motion out the way so it can move on to the next. So I think we're going to get a turnaround point around this region and then back to the upside potentially. That's what the kind of confluence is showing as we go down through the charts here. So yeah, so that's what we're looking at right now, guys. The signal's already gone out to my private community. We're going short into this range. And if you're riding this, enjoy your profit. And if you'd like to know more, just send me a direct message on TradingView and we can continue the conversation. Have yourself a blessed day, you beautifuls. I'm going to go get my new MacBook M1 chip, 8 core, 8 GPU, 16 core neuro network learning. I don't know, this thing's insane. If you want to learn about the fastest or the most efficient laptop of our day and age, go and type in MacBook M1 and have a look at what's available right now. Mine arrives today. I'm so excited to go and get that. And then once that's up and running, I'm going to start turning my information into a professional video course so that people from around the world can liberate themselves financially through the information that I've attained over my trading career. So yeah, all good things. Cheers for now, my friends. Oh, my son's waking up.